What's good? Yeah. My top 10 best and worst, or worst and best hip hop years ever, in my opinion. Which one should I start off with? The best or the worst? I'm gonna start off with the worst. I'm gonna start off with the worst. Okay, number 10, 1990. This was the beginning of the 90s. The very beginning of the new decade began this year. I mean, that year. And that year in hip hop, it was none was popping that year. Nothing. It wasn't really nothing popping. Only thing that was popping was Ice Cube and them two albums. Other than that, it was nothing really pop. It was really nothing popping that year. Kill at Will and America's Most Wanted, but it was nothing really. That year to me, it wasn't all that. Even though that was Ice Cube in his prime, rapping wise, but 1990 wasn't a great year for hip hop, not in my opinion. If most people that bring up hip hop, they would never bring up that shit. They'll never bring that shit up at all. Um, they hardly bring up 1990 as a good year in hip hop. Okay, number 9, 2013. Man, 2013 was so fucking boring. It was so whack and boring for hip hop. It was just boring as hell. Like it sucked. It just sucked. It was everything was underwhelming. The it was big artists with big. I mean, it was big time artists making albums, and they fucking sucked. For example, Kanye West with Yeezus. That album was probably Kanye West's worst album ever. That album was so fucking garbage. I ain't. I don't even want to tell you about the songs on there. I fucking hated that album. I don't have the patience to listen to that bullshit. And then you talking about Jay-Z. That album was so fucking trash. That album was a that album was a motherfucking joke. It was seriously a goddamn joke. That album was just putrid. It was absolutely putrid. The only good thing that came out of 2013 was Kendrick Lamar and that Mad, his debut album. That's the only thing that was good that came out of that motherfucking year was Kendrick Lamar's debut album. That was it. I'm Mad City or some shit. I forgot what it's called, but his debut album, nonetheless. ADD. So I can't remember the title of his damn album. But shit, but I know the songs on that album, but I just don't remember the damn title of the damn album. I can't believe that shit. Well, it is nighttime too, so I'm kind of sleepy. So whatever. I'm sleepy, not real sleepy, but my mind not sharp right now. But that's the only thing that came out positive in 2013 was him. Real shit. Other than that, it was just fucking trash, garbage as hell. Jay-Z had his worst album of all time in the Magna Carta. The Magna Carta was pure motherfucking garbage. That shit was so bad. They play that Beyonce they play that song with him and Beyonce all the fucking time. That bullshit they be playing. Part 2. I'm tired of hearing that weak ass song. Fuck that song. Shit garbage as hell. And then just the album in general just fucking underwhelming and it sucked. Like it's like he's rap. The beats is sweet on the song, but the lyrics and the content, the rapping content on there is fucking garbage. Even Jay-Z himself said the Magna Carta not his best album. He said it's not even his second, third, or fourth best album. He said it's one of his worst albums, his damn self. So the people that be sucking the Magna Carta's dick, go ask Jay-Z how he feels about that shit. He would tell you himself the album sucks ass. Okay? Okay. Number 8. 2011. 2011 was just boring ass. It was just a boring ass year. Like it's nothing great came out that year. It was nothing, no classics, no nothing. It was just boring. 2011 was just there. You know what I'm saying? 2011 in general was a shitty ass year for me anyway. And for hip hop, it just fucking sucked dick. Fuck 2011. I don't give a fuck about 2011. I should have put 2010 on the damn list, but it could be an honorable mention because 2010 with that Soldier Boy fucking Pretty Boy swag, that shit was pure motherfucking trash. Um, yeah. Number 7. This year. This year sucked motherfucking cock in hip hop right now. This year. 2015. This year. This year. It sucked. Oh my God. This is one of the worst years ever. I gotta, every day, you hear the Fetty Wap comes out. He's fucking trash as shit. He's garbage as fuck. Then you got, who else was garbage as fuck this year? They play Drake all fucking day. He sound like he beefing with pussy ass Meek Mill or whatever. They both pussies in my opinion. 2015 just a horrible year in hip hop. They talking about that beef like it's great. This supposed to be the beef of the year or whatever the fuck. This beef sucked motherfucking cock. This won't even go down as the top 15 beefs in hip hop history. That's not even in the top 25. Why you bullshitting? This beef, this started off with Twitter fingers. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. This is a fake beef. That's all it is. It's a fake beef. They just trying to fake beef with each other so they can make more money. That's it. Shit. The fuck. And they just made a song together. Now they beefing a week later. Like the fuck. I mean, come on, man. Shit fake. People that's all they was talking about. Meek Mill, Drake beef. I'm like, if y'all motherfuckers actually think this beef is real, then y'all some motherfucking idiots. Because I don't believe in that shit at all. The weakest motherfucking beef I ever seen in my life. Fuck you people. Shit garbage as hell. And then they want to compare it to motherfucking Nas and Jay-Z. Get the fuck out of here. Man, it ain't even close to that atmosphere on that level. It ain't even close to that fucking level. This beef is this is some fucking elementary beef. That's what the fuck it is. You beef for it for like 2 days and then you become best friends again. That's how the fuck this beef reminds me of, man. Fuck this beef. 2015 just fucking sucked. Garbage ass songs. Everything was it's just fucking terrible. You got Nicki Minaj garbage ass. Just rapping and shit. Just saying some bullshit. And then Days Low, she fucking trash as shit. She out of shit with that Me, You, and Hennessy with Lil Wayne weak ass. That shit fucking sucked, man. This year just garbage, man. Fuck. Alright, man. Number 6. 2008. The year of Little motherfucking Wayne. This is the year of Lil Wayne and T.I. Lil Wayne and T.I. Well, T.I. he actually had his best album this year. That particular year, T.I. did. Paper Trail was probably his best album or his second best album. Actually, he sold the most. That was his most sold album of all time. T.I. that's the most sold album he have is the Paper Trail album. But on a Lil Wayne standpoint, that was the year of Lil Wayne when he sold 1 million records in 1 week. And he went 3 times platinum with the Carter 3. That album was pure motherfucking garbage. It was trash as shit. Lyrics was garbage. For example, on A Millie, that song A Millie, like, when he come out and say, a minute, and then they up Millie, I got hair tougher than Nigerian hair and I like. Man, shut the fuck up, man. You fucking suck. And you want to let the night pop. Man, I remember when I was hearing that shit. That was like my first year in high school. I was mad as fuck. Man, that shit was so fucking garbage. I was saying it was garbage then. That shit was so fucking garbage. It was retarded, man. Oh my god. I cannot stand that goddamn song. I ready to kill some damn body. Oh, lollipop. By the way, rest in peace to Static Major. The only thing that was good out of the year was nothing. The year was just boring as hell. Lil Wayne sucked. He sucked. In 2015 he still fucking sucked. I don't give a fuck. He got a beef with Birdman and Young Thug or whoever the fuck he beefing with. I don't know if it's real or not, but if it's real, then I don't give a fuck. If it's not, then I don't give a fuck. But he just fucking sucked in general, in my opinion. Fuck Lil Wayne and fuck 2008. That shit was garbage as hell. The only thing decent came out of 2008 was motherfucking Kanye West and Jeezy. Everything else was fucking garbage. Unless you listen to Underground, that's some real shit. Okay, number 5, 2009. 2009 was so fucking boring. It was ass. I think it's worse than 2008. I'm sorry. By the way, you can tell by the year of 2009 how sucky it was. Because this was the year that Eminem. This is the first year that Eminem came back since being out of the rap game for a few years and shit. And the album that he came back with Relapse. That album sucked motherfucking cock. It was terrible. It was maybe 2 or 3 good songs on that album. The rest of that shit was garbage as hell. 3 AM was probably the best song on that fucking album. Everything else was trash as hell. Wait, was that the album that that say I'm Not Afraid? No, that was The Recovery, my bad. That wasn't that album. But yeah, anyway. 25 to Life, I mean, the album was just underwhelming. Like, it was just, you just don't want to listen to it. It's just like, Lil Wayne, weak ass, came out with the Rebirth album. You could tell he rushed the shit. This was the album he was trying to do rock and hip hop combined together, and it was pure fucking garbage. That shit was terrible. Oh my motherfucker. Prom Queen got to be one of the worst songs I have ever heard in hip hop history. They say it was going towards the rock. It was the rock song. It was garbage too as rock too. It sucked as either a hip hop song or a rock song. Either way it goes, it sucks ass. The whole Rebirth album sucks motherfucking cock. The best Lil Wayne album still to this day is The Carter 2. Everything else was fucking garbage. That shit is terrible. I'm sorry. No, fuck that. 2009 was terrible. Drake came out. He sounded like a bitch from day one. He sucked dick. Nicki Minaj, she came out with making songs with Mariah Carey and shit. You lying. I'm like somebody give me a motherfucking 38 and shoot that bitch to my fucking head, because that shit was garbage. Fuck 2009. Okay, number 4, 2003. 2003 was just terrible. Ugh, it was worse than 2009. 2003, I don't know what it was about 2003. They started making like club songs, like Lil Jon was coming out and shit was bullshit. And then you got all these rappers trying to be everybody trying to be in the club in 2003. All these rappers and shit trying to be in the club. Ludacris and motherfucking Lil Jons and fucking Mysticals and shit. All of them trying to be in the club in 2000 motherfucking 3. And the shit was, and Usher and shit. This shit, 2003 in general for music sucked fucking cock. In general. Not just for hip hop, for R&B too. It sucked major ass. 2003, Lil Flip, they had Lil Flip weak ass. They had all these weak ass rappers. Slim Thugger or whatever. I don't like Slim Thug with Destiny Child. Slim Thug is garbage as fuck to me. Lil Flip, trash. It was just, it was too much like bubblegum rap that year. I hated that shit. This was, and that was the year that Ja Rule's career fucking died in 2003. That was the year his career fucking died. I don't give a fuck. The last year Ja Rule had was 2002. 2003 he was fucked. But however, his influence on rappers lingered on for a long ass time. Everybody, since everybody seen Ja Rule do this bubblegum rap bullshit, everybody started doing that shit. But Ja Rule, it's a couple songs he makes. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. It depends what song you listen to. But if you like, most of the songs suck ass. But it may be I might like one or two Ja Rule songs, but the rest of that shit is fucking garbage. Like that song he made with Lil Mo, I Cry. That shit. Now that's a good ass song, but because it's very relatable. But the other shit he make is fucking garbage. And 2003 in general sucked ass. Period. DMX, he was talking about retirement and shit. Jay-Z, even though he came out with the Black Album, it was okay. It wasn't his best, but it was better than the recent shit he been making lately. But whatever. In 2003, fuck it. 2003 in general just sucked though. Fuck it. Okay, number 3, 2005. Oh my God. Yeah. Now I want to talk. 05. 05. Yeah, 05 just sucked. 05 was just garbage as hell. Remember they had them garbage ass rap. They had a bunch of garbage trash shit out. It was just horrible. It was a fucking nightmare in 2005. You have Lil Kim making songs with 50 Cent shit, talking about the candy shop or whatever. I mean, I don't know. The Magic Stick. Yeah, that song. That song was, the beat was cold, but I just hate that song. And then you got rappers, everybody really becoming a bubblegum rapper. 50 Cent became from a big bad tough gangster motherfucker to a goddamn bubblegum rapper. 50 Cent is the biggest hypocrite of them all when it comes to hip hop. This dude was hip. He was talking shit about Ja Rule and his bubblegum rap, but he turns around and do the same shit, making songs with motherfucking Sierra and shit, and all these other female and what's her name, Maya or some shit. Yeah, making songs with Maya and Sierra and shit. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, 50 Cent, man. That when he was making them songs with Sierra and shit, that shit was fucking terrible. It was a mockery. Ever since that time, people did not take 50 Cent seriously no more. Cause he's a completely bad Ja Rule of that shit, but he could turn around and do the same shit. I mean, it's nothing wrong with making a song with an R&B artist or whatever. It's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you come out criticizing somebody for making bubblegum rap and then you do the same shit, people not gonna take you seriously. And then another bad thing about 2005, that was the same year that fucking garbage ass D4L shit came out. D4L was hot as fuck at the time, and they was trashed in a motherfucker. They had that, what's that one song called? Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy has to be one of the top 10 worst hip hop songs in the history of hip hop. That shit was garbage as fuck. It was so bad. It was torture in 2005. It was dreadful. And it was boring. The year was boring as hell. It was every rap song was, it seemed like everything that came out mainstream was fucking garbage. Literally, everything was garbage. Shit. I couldn't even deal with 2005, man. Jesus Christ. And then you had the franchise boys or whatever. Lean with it, rock with it. Lean with it, rock with it. Like, the fuck out of here, man. That shit was horrible. Ain't nothing positive came out of 2005 in my opinion. Only thing positive came out of 2005 was Lupe Fiasco and motherfucking Chameleonaire. Power Wall came out that year. No, Power Wall came out before that, but still. Power Wall with that song Sideways, that shit sucked ass. What else? Mike Jones. He came out with Who Mike Jones? Who Mike Jones? All of the beating it. Garbage. Garbage. That's when it was that Southern Crunk shit and it was trash. Trash. Pure garbage. I hated that shit. It was horrible. It was dreadful. 2005 is so bad. And that's all I had to say about that. Okay, number 2. 2014. Last year. Last year, I know one of the rappers, I think ASAP Rocky rappers, whatever. His name is ASAP. ASAP Yams or some shit. And he's talking about hip hop was one of the worst. 2014 was the worst year of hip hop. It's a debate. It's a debate. You can have a debate about that. It's close. You can say that. You can say that. Shit, 2014 was garbage. It was 2015 this year is garbage, but last year was like 20 times worse. Last year was real bad. I mean, Jesus Christ. They played Drake weak ass. Drake was garbage as fuck. Nicki Minaj with that goddamn Anaconda song got to be one of the worst hip hop songs of all time. That shit was trash. Sir Mix-a-Lot influenced her, and Sir Mix-a-Lot was fucking garbage when he was out. 2014 was just dead. It was just horrible. It was just torture. I couldn't take that shit. 2014, I could not take that shit. I cannot explain it. Future, garbage as hell. You have Future, you got Wiz Khalifa, Jiz Khalifa making whatever the fuck song. Well, I forgot that. We Them Boys, I hate that song. And what's the other shit that came out, that other weak ass shit? Future with Move That Dough. Man, fuck that shit. That 2014 in general sucked ass. I hated 2014. Anaconda, get the fuck out of here, man. Lil Wayne, shut the fuck up. 2014 was a good year for underground rappers, but far as mainstream, that shit was garbage. And that's all I gotta say about that. Now, the number one worst year in hip hop history, 2006. 2006 was just, oh my god. Oh my god. 2006 was bad. 2006 was bad. I know throughout this list, some years, these rappers, like 2009, I know I forgot to mention 2008 and 2009, I forgot to mention like rappers like Dero and the motherfuckers say Ice Cream Paint Job, that motherfucker, and Swag Surfing. I can't remember what the fucking group name is. That's how fucking unforgettable they are. That's how lame they were. That's how garbage it was. 2009, it was also with the New Boys and shit with they tight ass skinny jeans and that jerk song. And that stanky leg bullshit. That's why 2008, 2009 sucked fucking cock. And I was ready to kill some fucking body. But 2006 was just fucking terrible. That was the birth of Soulja Boy. And that was the era. That was the Soulja Boy era. And that was just fucking dreadful. It was so fucking bad in 2006. You be ready to kill a motherfucker in 2006. You hearing Jay Gibbs weak ass. You hearing what's Young Berg and shit. Like fucking garbage. Young what's that dude name? Fuck. Damn, I can't remember. But what VIC was Soulja Boy, Arab, Arrow, whatever his name was. Yeah, bitch, yeah. Soulja Boy, he got his birth off of YouTube, and that's still is amazing to me that he created his career off of YouTube, and now he's a big star. Well, he ain't big as he was 5, 6 years ago, but he made a name for himself back in '06, '07. That's when he blew the fuck up. And I was mad as fuck how garbage and trash he fucking was. When Soulja Boy came out in '06 with that Crank That Soulja Boy shit, oh my fucking god. He got popular off of YouTube, the same shit, the same platform that I'm making this video on right now. He got popular off this shit. And this motherfucker had some of the worst songs in history. Crank that Superman, Soldier Boy, whatever the fuck you call it. That shit, the yah bitch yah and what's happening. Like, this dude don't know how to rap for nothing. He's pure fucking terrible. He is got to be the top 3 worst rappers in the history of hip hop ever. Out of all the rappers I named as garbage, he has to be in the top 3. He has to be. With Young Thug, him and Young Thug is the top 2. They 2 of the 3 worst rappers of all time. And number 3, I put that up. I had that for a toss-up. I might have a little B or some shit sometime. But mainly them 2, especially Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy is just fucking garbage. I'm sorry. That 2006 was just garbage. And that was the birth of the ring. Well, when people really started having ringtones on their phones and shit. You see, every person on the corner had a fucking ringtone. And you heard people had Soulja Boy ringtones. I was ready to grab somebody's phone and throw that bitch 350 fucking yards down the goddamn street because I hated that fucking shit. Oh my god, I hated that shit. That song was so garbage. I mean, Soulja Boy in general was garbage. And he's still getting millions of hits off of YouTube or views. I'm like, he has 0 lyrics. His beats is fucking is generic as hell. His beats is generic as hell. His lyrics is from a rate of 0 to 10 is on 0. He has no charisma. He's just suck ass. He's garbage as fuck. And then you had that song. What else you had in 2006 that was bad? You had that chicken noodle soup song. That shit was horrible. 2006 was just, oh boy. That Jake Gibbs, that King Kong shit, man, oh my god, he was garbage as hell. Yeah, what's little scrappy and shit? Oh my god. I'm like, Jesus, just help me out here, Jesus. This shit is horrible. I couldn't take 2006. I'll never want to go back to 2006 when it comes to hip hop. Never. I ain't gonna listen to none from 2006. Nothing. Especially mainstream. I'm listening to none from 2006. Okay, that went on long enough for the worst. Now the best. I'm gonna try to fly through this shit. Number 10, 1999. 1999 was a good year. 1999 was a good year. The simple fact reason is it would just hip hop was just at its highest peak. You got the Hot Boys, even though I wasn't the greatest fan of theirs, but they was okay because they brought a different vibe to hip hop mainstream wise. I'm just talking about mainstream wise, like shit. They brought a different vibe, like they just give you a different feeling when you listen to them, you know. In 1999, DMS was doing this fucking thing. You had Jay-Z doing this fucking thing with Benny Siegel and shit when they was getting along, especially with that song, one of my favorite Jay-Z songs of all time, and that's damn, I forgot the name and the title of the damn song. Fuck, it was just in my head. I know the beat to the song. I just can't think of the damn song. With him, it was Jay-Z and Emil. Jay-Z, Emil, and fucking Benny Siegel. Put your hands up or some shit. Do It Again. That's what the song called. Do It Again. I like that. That's one of Jay-Z's best shit. Do It Again. Yeah, Jay-Z was in his prime at that point. He was untouchable. He was untouchable at that point. Even though I'm not a Jay-Z fan, but that's when he was fucking good. Nah, he just sucked ass. But back then he was at least solid. He was tolerable back then. But now, please. But yeah, 1999 was a solid year for hip hop. Okay, 2009. Not 2009. I meant to say number 9. I'm dumb. Number 9, 2002. 2002 was a good year for hip hop. Some of the reason is Nas came out with that Godson shit, and that was a good album. And then you got Jay-Z coming out with the Blueprint 2. Wait, no, he came out with that. Wait, I don't know if he came out there in 2002 or 2003. I think he came out there in 2002. However, hip hop was just at a good state right at that time. You had Eric Sherman making a song with Redman React. It was a funny ass song. Actually, you want to be realistic. R&B dominated hip hop in 2002, honestly. But fuck it. But hip hop was still pretty solid. You had Eminem. I think that was Eminem's best year, or his second best year anyway. I think Eminem's best year as a hip hop artist was 2001. But yet that year Eminem was hot as fuck at the time. Eminem was untouchable in 2002. Nobody can touch Eminem. Not even Jay-Z. Eminem was untouchable. He was the hottest artist in 2002 by far. Number 2 was Jay-Z. Everybody else was just second fiddle. If you wasn't Eminem and Jay-Z back in 2002, if you wasn't Eminem, Jay-Z, that was the year that 50 Cent came out with his debut album, Get Rich or Die Trying. That's the year he came out with that Get Rich or Die Trying shit. But if you wasn't, like I said, in 2002, if you wasn't Eminem, Jay-Z, Nelly, Ja Rule, 50 Cent, you ain't selling shit. I'm just saying. You ain't selling shit. If you ain't them artists I just named, you ain't selling nothing. Or DMX, I meant to say. I forgot about DMX. But DMX, he ain't made no album that year. But 2002, it was a solid year for hip-hop. It wasn't the best year, but it was solid. I can go back and listen to some shit that happened in 2002. Freeway was out when you had Memphis Bleak and shit. Man, it was some good rappers out back then, man, for real. I remember that year, Cassidy, he was a battle rapper and shit. Those was the days, man, for real. Okay, number 8, 1991. 1991, it had Death Certificate. That was the same album with Steadily Mobbin'. Wait, I think it was Steadily Mobbin'. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. No, I think the album had. I think it did have that song on there, but whatever. Or that was America's Most Wanted. I can't remember. It was one of the two, but Ice Cube was the shit that year. The main song I remember from 1991 was No Vaseline with Ice Cube. I always talk about Ice Cube because I'm a big fan of Ice Cube. I respect his work from back in the day, and I'm gonna go see his movie on next Friday. I'm gonna go see it. Straight Outta Compton. I'm gonna watch that movie when it come out. I'm a huge Ice Cube fan. If you watch my YouTube channel, you already know that. I'm an Ice Cube fan. He a fucking legend. And then you got that Tupac album, Tupac Lives Now. Tupac made a name for it, so Tupac was the shit. With that Brenda's Got a Baby and shit, Trapped and shit, making songs like Trapped, Brenda's Got a Baby has to be one of the realest songs in the history of hip hop. Ain't nobody made a song that's that deep in hip hop since Tupac. Nobody made no shit that's that deep. Maybe except Nas. Maybe. I mean, people made some deep songs, but not deep as that one that Tupac made. Brenda's Got a Baby is definitely a top 5 Tupac song ever. If not top 5, definitely top 7. I'm just saying. Because that song, man, um, you got a couple other songs on that album, too. That was good. Shit, I can't remember the damn song. I can't, man, shit, I'm losing track. I'm thinking about a lot of shit on the songs. I'm thinking about a lot of Tupac songs now. But yeah, 91 was a solid year for hip hop. Okay, number 7, 2001. 2001 had to be probably one of the most underrated years in hip hop, if you ask me. This one, Eminem. Remember when I said Eminem was untouchable in 2002? 2001, Eminem was really untouchable. Nobody was fucking with Eminem. Nobody. Eminem was a killer in 2001. That was the same year he dissed Limp Bizkit, and he ended their fucking career. Honestly, he did. He also dissed Benzino. Well, no, that was the year after. My bad. But he dissed Everlast. He killed his fucking solo career. Everlast never been the same since. And then you got Nelly. Nelly was hot around this time, 2001, 2002. With It's Hot in Here and shit. That came out in 02, but 01, Nelly, he was hot as hell with that. Whatever it takes to be number one. You know, 2001, you got Eve out. Eve was doing her thing, man, for real. Eve, that was the year of Eve when she came out. Love is blind. I'm gonna take you on my mind. Man, what else I'm thinking about? Eve was doing her thing with that. Who's that girl? La 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 la. Eve that girl. That, and then you had Rough Riders. Rough Riders was hot as fuck at the time. DMX was a killer in 2001. No lie, he was a killer. Far as his hotness, man. If DMX ain't got into them drugs, man. If he ain't went to jail and got into them drugs, man, DMX would still be one of the hottest rappers out here today. Seriously, he would be. DMX, he already one of the greatest rappers of all time, but DMX, he should have been much bigger than what he really is. DMX, he was on Jay-Z's level. If not, he was already higher than Jay-Z at that point. He was on the same level as Jay-Z, if not higher. Like, for real, for real. They was on the same level. And also, speaking of 2001, Jay-Z released the Blueprint album, the first Blueprint, which was a solid album. And that album came out the same day that 9/11 happened. That came out the exact same fucking day that 9/11 happened. It came out 9/11 2001. And 9/11 happened in 2001 in New York. And that was some crazy odd ass shit. But yeah. That's also Jay-Z's most successful album he ever had, by the way. Ja Rule, he was making love songs with Ashanti and shit. Ashanti and motherfucking Charlie Baltimore and shit. And fucking, who else he was making love songs with? Motherfucking goddamn Christina Milian and whoever the fuck. Ja Rule was just hot as hell in 2001. Then you got Nas with his group, QB, making Ucha Walla Walla. Nas, when he came out with that album, Still-O-Matic, people talking about that album is garbage. Get the fuck out of here. That album, it's not garbage. It's not his best work, but it ain't garbage now. It's some songs on there that I can listen to. Man, even though it's not his best album, it's head and shoulders better than indie rappers' albums that come out today. That's for fucking sure. Y'all talking about how garbage that album was. That album is head and shoulders better than anything that came out in the past 5 fucking years. And I'm dead serious. But you want to talk shit about that album? Get the fuck out of here. It's head and shoulders better than anything that came out in the past 5 years. And that wasn't even his best work. I know it's not his best work, but it's still better than everything that came out in 5 years. So, fuck you. 2001 was just a good year for hip hop, in my opinion. Fuck the haters. 2001 was hype as hell. Man, 2001 that year was very exciting for hip hop. It was an exciting year. It wasn't boring or nothing. Okay, number 6, 1994. 1994. What can I say about this? Quick thoughts. Yeah. I think this year. I don't know this year. Oh yeah, I know 1994. This was the year of the Nas Illmatic album, which is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, hip hop album of all time. I ain't gonna say it's the greatest, but it's in the top 3 greatest hip hop albums of all time. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest, but it's in the conversation though. It's probably in the top 3. It's in the top 3 though. I'm not gonna put it no lower than 3. It's in the top 3. It's a debate. You know what I'm saying? With Tupac's album and Biggie's album, it's in the top 3. And then that was the same year that Biggie came out. That was the debut of Notorious Big. Biggie was the shit in 1994. He came out with that shit. Give me the loot, motherfucking Juicy. Juicy was a hit. He came out with a bunch of shit. What else he came out with? The What? I mean, them songs was hits. They were hits. Now he couldn't. Now one song that wasn't a hit, Suicidal Thought. You couldn't put that shit on the goddamn radio. One More Chance. That was it. That was his big hit too. Biggie was killing in 1994. That was real. That's real shit. Also, no, Tupac out. No. Tupac, Me Against the World album that came out the year after. I think that came out the year after or this particular year. Whatever, that album is probably his best album, or at least in the top 5 Tupac albums. But anyway, that 1994 was just a good year. It was good for historical purposes. 1994, people don't realize how much impact that 1994 had in hip hop. It's probably one of the most historical it might have been one of the most historical years of hip hop for hip hop. It might have been one of the most crucial times for hip hop because that may not be the best year, but for historical purposes, it ranks up there in historical purposes in 1994. 1994 is very underrated in hip hop. Everybody always want to talk about. Well, I'll get to them in a minute. Okay, number 5, 1985. There's only one reason why I put this. No, 2 reasons really. 2 reasons why I put this year higher than 94 is because historical purposes. Run-D.M.C was the first rap hip hop act to go platinum ever. That was the year the first hip hop rap act ever went platinum. Ever. First hip hop act. Run-D.M.C was the first hip hop duo, single, whatever. First hip hop anything to go platinum. Period. And then that year, I don't know, it was that year or the year before, LL Cool J released this album and it went platinum as well. But in 1985, for historical purposes, it was very crucial for hip hop. It made hip hop legacy grow and continue. Was 1985, I meant to say, for historical purposes. Okay, number 4, 1988. 1988 came out with Slick Rick's Children's Story with that Lottie Dottie song and that album. The children's story and all that shit. It came out And then he came out with the NWA. That's when NWA came out. That movie, I'm going to go see that movie next week too. If not, I'm gonna go. If not, probably the day after, like the Saturday or something. But I'm going to go see that movie one way or another. I'm not getting no boot. I'm not bootlegging that shit. I'm going to watch it at the movies. I want the best quality possible when I watch that shit. I'm gonna watch the NWA. The NWA with Straight Outta Compton song "Fuck the Police" and all this shit. They came out with the world most dangerous crew. NWA was a shit. I mean, NWA. Ice-T came out that year with his Colors or whatever, but NWA ran 1988. Period. Without NWA paved the way for hip hop today. NWA paved the way for hip hop in the 90s. It really did. People, I know they only came out with 2 albums, but people do not realize how. This is why the movie come. That's why they making the movie Straight Outta Compton, because NWA had one of the biggest impacts in hip hop history for historical purposes. That's why I put 1988 high on the list, because if that album never came out, I mean, somebody would have made a hardcore album eventually, but this paved the way for a lot of 90s shit and later. Seriously. Even rappers for today, it paved the way for a lot of shit, and people don't realize it. That's why 1988, for historical purposes, is high on my list. Okay, number 3, 1998. This is the year Eminem came out. I don't know this Slim Shady LP or E. I don't know that it came out that year or the year before. I can't remember. But however, Eminem came out that year, and that's when Eminem really first came out mainstream wise around 90. I think it was around late 97, early 98, somewhere around there. That's when Eminem like became mainstream anyway. But he was hot. He was hot as fuck. He like if I had $1,000,000, he made a song like that. If I had $1,000,000 and shit. I know if you ain't listen, Rock Bottom and all this shit came out with Rock Bottom and all these good songs and shit. Just this Marshall Mathers. Just go listen to that album, Slim Shady LP. Even though I don't think that came out that year, but just listen to it anyway. I'm not a huge Eminem fan. I think he's overrated now, but back then he was the shit. I know I made a video about Eminem being overrated, but I did say Eminem back in the day was the shit. He was one of the best rappers ever back then, but now he's overrated. He's overrated now. My mind haven't changed on that. He's overrated now, but back then he wasn't. But 98 was a good year. You had Jay-Z coming out with Hard Sean Carter's Life Hard. I think it's called Hard Not Life Volume 2 or some shit. Yes, that's what it's called. Hard Not Life Volume 2. Volume 2 Hard Not Life or something like that. However, Jay-Z had one of the best hip hop songs of all fucking time. Hard Knock Life. It has to be one of the Hard Knock Life has to be Jay-Z's best song ever. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Hard Knock Life was Jay-Z's best song ever. To me. It's my favorite Jay-Z song. Period. Hard Knock Life was my shit. I still listen to it to this day. If I go back and listen to Jay-Z shit, that's one of the songs I'm definitely going to listen to. Hard Knock Life. That song Hard Knock Life, that album, you had that's the main song that stand out to me. That song with Emil and Ja Rule, Can I Get a What? And you had Jigga What? Jigga Who? That came off that album too. Jigga What? Jigga Who? Jigga What? It came off that album. Volume 2, Hard Knock Life. That was that shit. I mean, Jay-Z was tearing motherfuckers up that year. He was tearing people the fuck up that year. And 98, you had Who else you had? DMX. DMX. Oh my God. DMX was hot as fire in 1998 with that album, Hot as Hell. Um, with that album. Remember that song with Faith Evans? How it going down? How it's going down? Oh my God, that's one. And Slipping. Two of my favorite DMX songs ever. Especially How It's Going Down. That's my shit. That is my shit. Slipping is my shit too. And man, I wish we can go back to that year in hip hop. But hip hop will never be the same again because it's garbage as fuck today. It never. Okay, number two, 1996. Tupac, all fucking day. This was the year of Tupac. This was the year that All Eyes on Me album came out, and he went fucking diamond. The first solo hip hop artist to ever go diamond, ever. And nobody ain't gonna never do it again, cause nobody buying albums nowadays, cause everybody fucking trash and shit. Also, 1996 was the same year that Nas album came out. Damn, It Was Written. And you know what's funny? All Eyes on Me, that song All Eyes on Me, and that Nas song Street Dreams, or wait, yeah, Street Dreams. It has the same type of beat, but I think Nas killed that song, killed it better than Tupac. I think Nas' version was better. Nas' version was way better than Tupac's All Eyes on Me, in my opinion. I ain't say the album is better. I said the song. They had the same type of beat, but Nas made the song. He made the beat better than Tupac made that beat. I'm gonna be real with you. I like Tupac much as I love Tupac, but Nas he made that. Man, Street Dreams was better than All Eyes on Me. I'm sorry. They had the same beat, but Nas just killed it. I'm sorry, he did. And I'm a Tupac fan. I like Tupac a little bit more than I like Nas, but that particular one, Nas killed him. I'm sorry. And then you had Mystical and shit coming out. Mystical and shit. I mean, Mystical been out before that, but Mystical like, the man right here, the man right here. That dude, oh my God, that's my shit. That, man, the man right here gotta be one of the best. That's one of my favorite Mystical songs ever. And I'm not even a huge Mystical fan, but that shit, when you listen to that shit gets you amped up. It gets you motivated. It gets you all amped up and ready to go. It gets you all hyped up and shit. And then it was some good shit in 1996, though. 1996 is a powerful motherfucking year, especially for hip hop. Them the main three that stand out to me. Oh yeah, what else came out? Damn, I can't think of nothing else right now. I can't think of nothing on the top of my head, but I know some more shit came out. I know it had. I know it had. Oh yes, Tupac, that All Eyes on Me album with California Love, No More Pain. Even though I think the song Pain itself is better than that song. Ghost and shit. Yeah, I mean, he had some shit. Actually, 96 was the year of Tupac, and to be honest with you, it was. Tupac dominated 1996. And that was the year he died, too. And he dominated that year. That was the year of Tupac. Seriously. How Do You Want It off the album? How Do You Want It? You know, with Jodeci, even though, or Casey and JoJo, whatever you want to say. But whatever, man. This video went on long enough. I could talk about it a little more. I just want to end this video as soon as I can, because I went on forever. Okay, number one, 1993. 93 was a great year. Yeah, Strictly for My Niggas for Tupac. You got Onyx and shit with Slam and Back the Fuck Back. You got, what else you got? You got Lords of the Underground. Master Troy and shit. You got you got these motherfuckers coming out with some shit. 93 was just a good ass year for hip hop in general. Shit. For historical purposes, it was great, man. 93 was just that shit. You had everything was just, I don't know, it was just something about 93 was just great. Tupac would keep your head up, all that shit. I Get Around. You had Snoop Dogg coming out and shit with his debut album or whatever. Snoop Dogg and shit with that gin and juice. What's My Name and all that shit. Oh my god. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre was hot as fuck in 1993. They dominated. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Tupac dominated in 1993. They dominated it. Tupac was a beast. Dr. Dre in his heyday was a beast. Snoop Dogg, he wasn't a beast, but he was solid. You know what I'm saying? I never been a huge Snoop Dogg fan to begin with, but damn it, he was solid back then. I'm gonna just say that. Honest was great. He had a lot of hip hop groups back then. That's when a lot of hip hop groups was out. You had 3 6 Mafia and shit. UGK. They all more underground though. But yeah. That's all I have to say in this video, though. I'm trying to end this now. It went on way too long. But hey, I just took. I'm just done. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, though. I'm out of here. Goodbye.